Hey guys, I'm back here again. We'll be doing the video. I got three AR-15s right now. I got the M16A4, I got the two Voltar M16A5 clones. So we'll start with the M16A4, then we'll proceed for the Voltar lowers as well too. We'll do the test video specifically before the ALG one first, and we'll do the two Geissele triggers right there as well too, so you can see the my overall opinion between each typewriter for that. The Geissele Super Dynamic Enhanced one, and also the ALG Combat trigger as well too, guys. So here we go. Okay, this one right here is the ALG Enhanced one, the Enhanced Combat trigger right here. And the ammunition we have right here today is my good old 2020 American Eagle Federal AE 223 stuff. Good stuff, best stuff I can probably find for this, like a cheap price, around $6.99, $7.99 box. So we'll run 5 rounds of the ammunition through the trigger right here, and you'll see the comparison differences between this trigger right here and the Super Dynamic Enhanced Geissele trigger as well too, guys. Okay, good to go. Let's check the safety. Safety's off, and we'll go ahead and do that right now for you guys. Let me get you a good stance here for the side. And trigger ran great. No problem, no fails to act correctly on there for that. This trigger right here, since it's a basic upgrade to your combat trigger, it is slightly better than your typical mil-spec trigger out there. However, you still have about 4.5 pounds of the actual weight for the trigger right here specifically for that. It's an improvement, but it's not a great improvement. So if you're a budget-minded person and you want some kind of a basic upgrade for your gun, this would be a good option. It's only about 60, I think about $65, so it's under $70 for this kind of a trigger right here for that. I do recommend using the purple spring if you're going to use this type of trigger, and also lube the contact points for the trigger as well too quite liberally, because you want the trigger to function super smooth right there for that whenever you do that. So it should be perfectly fine, but this is a good budget minded trigger right here for that specifically, guys. So we'll move on to the next ones right here, the Super Dynamic Enhanced ones, for further testing. Okay, next one we got here for you guys. This is the newest one. I put the trigger in. This is the one I'm still waiting for the new Voltar, we'll call it stock in the back. So this one has the SoPod mod stock from VCM. It's a great stock for your carbine, but I really want a Voltar enhanced stock myself personally to complement the Voltar A5 loader here. So I'm going to be doing a video for that. Probably hope in the near future, probably next week or the week after that, guys. So stay tuned about that. So this one, I installed the Super Dynamic Enhanced trigger in this one right here this past week, and it looks great, fits, functions perfectly fine. So we'll do a rapid shot here with this one here for their reference points. I did lube the crap out of this one right here. I put the Lucas synthetic grease, the bearing grease in this one right here, and we'll do a rapid shot here for that one. I got 5 rounds in a magazine. We got the good old Gen 2 IMI magazine. And we've got the American Eagle Federal Ammunition 223. Okay, check it out here. 5 rounds on the pipe. Get your pitch side. It looks good right about there. Okay. Now, having this trigger and this one right here specifically, the trigger pull is so much smoother compared to the ALG ACT combat trigger. It's just like light years ahead. It feels like the pull weight's maybe about 3.25 pounds right there for that. Even though it's a 2-stage trigger, you have a lot lighter feel versus the ALG ACT combat trigger right there. So it's definitely a good upgrade from your basic mil-spec or mil-spec light trigger out there, if you want to call it that, because the ALG ACT is a slightly better trigger. It's not you know, a great option, but it is better than your mil-spec one. And this one right here, this one is in a league of its own right there for that, because it's a 2-stage trigger and it has a breaking point of probably around like 3.5, almost 4 pounds right there, give or take. What kind of low receiver you have. Mine, it feels like it's about a 3.5 pound break on it possibly, so it feels nice and light. It's a crisp and it works perfectly fine. And the Voltar A5 lower here I got specifically set up for the 20-inch upper, and the Voltar it has an H4 buffer in the back here as well too, guys. So ran great, no problems with it, feels absolutely perfect. So we'll do the last one here. Okay, last one we got here. This is my completed M16 A5, like a clone style semi-automatic rifle right here for that. It's all tricked out. I got the Geissele bolt carrier group in this one, the enhanced reliability bolt carrier group. Got the I'm going to call Voltar stock in the back, A5 lower. Got the I'm going to call the Geissele Super 42 buffer in here as well too. So this thing's all tricked out, and it also has the SD Super Dynamic Enhanced trigger in this one as well too, guys. So we'll check it out here and show you how this one functions as well too, guys. This one feels slightly better against your shoulder simply because this one has the upgrade Voltar stock. This one has a longer stock adjustment on here for that, so it sticks out longer, so it has a more length of a pull for you. Plus it has a nice thick back rubber plate on the back here as well too. It's thicker than your typical BCM or mil-spec style, you know, buffer system on the back here. We'll pull it out, about number 3. Okay, let me see if it feels okay. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, run through the gun. Got the Tango Down Gen 2 magazine here, and also got the BCM AMB charging handle on this one as well too. So this one got all the goodies on here for you guys. So let me get you a good stance here for side. Safety on. I screwed up again. Sorry about that. I keep on flipping the safety back and forth. Sorry about that. My apologies. Hey, sorry about that screw up, guys. I screw up occasionally, so I apologize. So that thing ran great, perfectly fine. This one feels like the weight might be slightly higher compared to the other Voltar A5 I have the R trigger in. So this one feels like about 3.75, maybe almost 4 pounds, but it still has a good pull, and it's nice and smooth and crisp. So it's a definitely great upgrade if you're considering a upgrade for your factory mil-spec trigger out there, guys. So that's my setup. The M16 A5 right there for that with the Voltar A5 lower, and it fits and functions perfectly great, guys. I can't say enough about the Geissele SD Super Dynamic Enhanced. It feels great. So if you want to get a real good trigger, probably about one of the best triggers on the market. That's like a drop-in trigger that you don't have to put any kind of what we want to call anti-locking pins or something like that on there. This is a definite upgrade, guys. Do not doubt me. It functions great. So you know, basically put your money where your mouth is. This is a good trigger, guys. So if anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, guys. I'll see you.